Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey everybody, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your 5-minute Bible Bistro, serving up fresh Bible study every day, Monday through Friday, via the internet. You can find us on Spreaker, you can find us on YouTube and iTunes and all kinds of places, Stitcher. So I hope you'll join us every day, Monday through Friday, as we look at the Scriptures. And today we're looking at Psalm 118, the second half. We began the first half last week, and let me just open with a few things here. The second half is very much unlike the first half of the Psalm. First half of the Psalm is very confident. It is a statement of confident faith. And just to prove that point, or maybe to illustrate that point, just look at a couple of verses here. Verse 5, for example, my favorite one. From the distress I called, and the Lord answered me and set me in a large place. How about verse 6? The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Or verse 9, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. Or how about verse 14? The Lord is my strength and my song, and it's become my salvation. Those are all very confident statements. And then we come to verse 17, and we have something that's not very confident at all. Verses 17 and 18 is what we're going to treat today, and you'll see that he says, I shall not die but live, and declare the works of the Lord. The Lord hath chastened me sore, but he hath not given me over to death. We go from the confident declarations of faith to, it sounds like more of a penitent type of psalm. The psalmist is being chastened by the Lord, and notice that 18th verse, the Lord hath chastened me sore. We have there an intensive use of the verb to chasten or to discipline. To chasten or to discipline is repeated back to back, that verb is. And when that happens in the Hebrew text, it's called intensive, and how you translate that is you say greatly or severely or extremely, so it intensifies the meaning of the verb. And so here, chasten me sore is the way King James translates it. The New Revised Standard Version translates that he has punished me severely. So you get that intensive feel. I'm not sure I like the word punished. This is more the chastening act of a father towards his child. The Lord has chastened me. He has disciplined me. I guess we could say punished, but it's more of the end of whatever's happening is positive. So he's chastened me sore. He's not given me over to death. Now notice death occurs there twice. There in 17 he says, I shall not die, but live. Sometimes when we're under the chastening hand of the Lord, we think we're going to die because our punishment is sore. You know, the discipline is bad, but it's not going to happen because he's not giving me over to death. He's just chastening me. And, you know, that happens because of our sin. I mean, honestly, when we rebel and we step out of line, we're not walking in the right way, the Lord's going to chasten his children. Don't fret over that. You remember the apostle told us in Hebrews chapter 12, you know, sons are the ones that receive correction. The bastard child does not, because he doesn't belong to the father's table. So the father's not going to do anything about him or her. But for the child of God, well, there is chastening, and it happens in this life. He has to do that for us so that he can prepare us for the next, so that he can refine our faith in this life, build in us patience, build in us temperance, build in us the ability to endure. So all of those things are a part of this chastening action. Seems like it's going to be death, but it's not. Take hope today. If you're under the chastening hand of the Lord, he has not given you over to death. Well, I hope you'll join me again tomorrow as we look at 19 and 20, Psalm 118, on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.